Have you ever wondered why life seems so challenging and how you might navigate these challenges with grace? Life, in its infinite complexity, presents us with a myriad of challenges. From the mundane trials of everyday living to the seismic shifts that upend our world, these challenges test our mettle, shape our character, and ultimately define our existence. Each day, we face a fresh set of obstacles. Some we overcome with ease, others leave us reeling, questioning our abilities and sometimes even our worth. Navigating life's turbulent waters requires more than just a strong will or a positive mindset. It demands a strategy, a roadmap, if you will, that can guide us through the stormy seas and bring us safely to the other side. But where might we find such a strategy? Is there a philosophy, a school of thought that can provide us with the tools we need to face life's trials with courage and equanimity? The answer, dear listeners, lies in the wisdom of the ancients. Thousands of years ago, in the bustling markets and grand academies of ancient Greece and Rome, a philosophy was born. A philosophy that championed virtue, reason, and inner peace in the face of life's adversities. This philosophy, known as Stoicism, has endured through the centuries, its teachings resonating with seekers of wisdom across time and space. Stoicism teaches us that while we cannot control the world around us, we can control how we respond to it. It urges us to accept life's challenges as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. It encourages us to live in harmony with nature, to understand our place in the grand scheme of things, and to conduct ourselves with dignity, integrity, and grace. So if you've ever found yourself overwhelmed by life's complexities, if you've ever sought a strategy to navigate the challenges that life throws your way, then you're in the right place. For the next few minutes, we'll be exploring the principles of Stoicism, unpacking its teachings and discovering how they can be applied to our lives today. Enter Stoicism, an ancient philosophy yet so relevant to our modern lives. So, what is Stoicism and how can it serve as a guide in our life's journey? Stoicism at its core is an ancient philosophy hailing from Greece in the 3rd century BC. It's not just a collection of lofty ideas, but rather a practical toolkit for navigating life's inevitable ups and downs. Stoicism gives us a framework to understand and respond to life's challenges with grace and resilience. Now let's delve into the fundamental tenets of Stoicism. Picture a compass in your mind, each point representing one of the 4 cardinal virtues of Stoicism: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. First up, wisdom. It's not just about knowledge, but rather the ability to discern the good from the bad, the important from the irrelevant. Wisdom guides us to make the right decisions, even in the face of adversity. Then there's courage, not just in the physical sense, but moral courage. It's the bravery to face our fears, to stand up for what's right, and to endure pain and hardship with grace. Thirdly, justice, which is about treating others with fairness and kindness. It's about contributing to society and prioritizing the welfare of the community over our own. Finally, temperance, which is all about moderation and self-control. It's the ability to resist temptation and to keep our desires in check. But Stoicism is not just about nurturing these virtues. It's also about understanding our place in the world. Stoics believe that we don't have control over everything that happens to us. We can't control the weather, the traffic, or the actions of others. But we can control how we respond to these events. We can choose to stay calm amidst chaos, to remain kind in the face of hostility, to persist in the face of failure. So, in a nutshell, Stoicism is about recognizing that while we can't control everything, we can always control our reactions. It's about focusing on our inner strength and resilience, rather than the external circumstances. In essence, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and find peace with what we cannot. Now that we understand the basics of Stoicism, how do we apply these principles in our everyday lives? Stoicism, my friends, is not a dusty philosophy confined to the annals of history. It is a vibrant, living guide that can illuminate the path to a more fulfilling existence. Let's explore how this ancient wisdom can be brought into the hustle and bustle of our modern lives, especially in the realm of work. Imagine yourself at your workplace. You've probably encountered situations that are stressful, frustrating, or downright infuriating. The Stoic approach encourages us to view these situations as opportunities to exercise our virtues. Instead of succumbing to anger or despair, we can choose to respond with patience, resilience, and understanding. Remember, it's not the events themselves that disturb us, but our perceptions of them. And then there are the days filled with mundane tasks, the routine grind that can feel so uninspiring. Here, Stoicism offers us a different lens to view our work. It reminds us that every task, however small or routine, contributes to the larger purpose of our roles. By focusing on the task at hand and performing it with diligence and integrity, we can find fulfillment in the ordinary. But how can we begin to practice this? There are a couple of Stoic exercises that can help. One is negative visualization, where we envision the worst-case scenarios. This might sound pessimistic, but it's actually a tool to build resilience and prepare ourselves for any adversities that might come our way. Another practice is voluntary discomfort. This could be as simple as forgoing your morning coffee or taking the stairs instead of the elevator. The aim here is to train ourselves to be comfortable with discomfort, to understand that it's not the end of the world if we don't get our way, and to become more resilient in the face of life's inevitable ups and downs. Stoicism, then, is not about suppressing emotions or avoiding difficulties. It's about responding to life's challenges with wisdom and equanimity, cultivating inner peace amidst outer chaos. Stoicism is not just a philosophy, but a way of life. Stoicism can be a powerful tool for self-improvement, but how? You may wonder. Well, let's explore. Stoicism, at its core, is about understanding and accepting the world as it is, not as we wish it to be. This acceptance encourages mindfulness, a mental state achieved by focusing one's awareness on the present moment, calmly acknowledging and accepting one's feelings, thoughts, and bodily sensations. And mindfulness, my friends, is a key pillar of self-improvement. By practicing mindfulness, we become more aware of our thoughts, feelings, and actions. We begin to understand why we react the way we do and how we can better respond to life's ups and downs. This heightened self-awareness allows us to make more conscious decisions, leading to growth and improvement. Stoicism also promotes resilience, another cornerstone of self-improvement. Stoics believe in the power of enduring life's hardships with a calm and level head. They understand that while we cannot control every event in our lives, we can control how we respond to them. This mindset helps build emotional resilience, enabling us to bounce back from setbacks and keep moving forward. But it's not just about resilience. Stoicism encourages contentment too. It teaches us to appreciate what we have, rather than always chasing after what we don't. This attitude fosters a sense of gratitude and satisfaction, which can significantly improve our overall well-being and happiness. Moreover, Stoicism can be instrumental in developing a growth mindset, the belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. Stoics understand that personal growth comes from challenges and failures, not just successes. They see obstacles as opportunities to learn and grow, fostering a mindset that embraces challenges and perseveres in the face of adversity. So in essence, Stoicism is not just a philosophy, it's a practical guide for self-improvement. It offers us invaluable tools to become more mindful, resilient, content, and growth-oriented, ultimately helping us to navigate life's tumultuous seas with grace and composure. Stoicism pushes us to become the best versions of ourselves. And isn't that what self-improvement is all about? Stoicism sounds appealing, but how do we truly embrace it in our lives? It's a question one may ponder, and the answer lies not in grand gestures, but in small, daily practices. Let's start with journaling. This is not your typical diary entry, but rather a space to reflect on your thoughts, actions, and reactions through the lens of Stoic principles. Ask yourself, what actions did I take today that align with the philosophy of Stoicism? Where did I falter? What can I do differently tomorrow? By putting pen to paper, you're creating a tangible record of your Stoic journey, making it easier to track your progress and stay motivated. Next, consider incorporating meditation into your routine. Meditation, in the context of Stoicism, isn't about emptying your mind, but rather about focusing your mind on the present moment and accepting it for what it is. It's about training yourself to respond, not react, to the world around you. By spending even a few minutes each day in meditation, you're cultivating an inner peace that can carry you through life's ups and downs. Finally, make it a habit to reflect regularly on Stoic principles. This isn't a one-time exercise, but a lifelong commitment. Whether you're reading the works of Marcus Aurelius or contemplating a Stoic quote each morning, Regular reflection helps embed these principles into your everyday mindset. Embracing Stoicism is much like planting a seed. It requires time, patience, and consistent care. It's not about overnight transformations, but rather about gradual growth. You may not notice changes immediately, but rest assured, every effort you make is shaping you, subtly yet surely, into a more resilient, composed, and fulfilled individual. And here's something to remember. Stoicism isn't about achieving perfection, but about striving for progress. So, be gentle with yourself. Celebrate your victories, however small, and learn from your setbacks, however big. Remember, the journey to Stoicism is not a sprint, but a marathon. And every step you take brings you closer to a life of tranquility and fulfillment.